Hello, nerds. Welcome to Quizzical Hit. Your new favorite, I should say, nerdy quizzical trivia quiz game. We're doing a great start to this. Hosted by me, Gabby, and my lovely players here. Can you tell that I'm nervous? I haven't done this in like a month, so I'm a little nervous. But yes, hello, everybody. First things first. I want to get some quick announcements out of the way before I introduce my lovely players that we have here as we get started. So, real quick, for here at Nerdsmith, we wanted to let you know that right now, Nerdsmith is raising money for Palestine's Children Relief Fund, the PCRF, which provides medical and humanitarian relief to children throughout Levant, regardless of their nationality or religion. So while we're having fun quizzing, we're also going to be raising funds for charity. We have about $30 out of a $100 goal raised at the moment. So please participate some more, help out. It's a great cause, and I'm very proud that we're doing it. What's also fun, you know what? I'm going to explain that later for the players to also hear it, even though they've heard it many times. We do have a little command in the chat. If you put !give, that will give you the link to get there for the donation link. So please help out with that as best you can. Words. My God, I'm so nervous.
You got this. You're fine. You're good. Breathe.
You know what? Let's go ahead and also introduce our players. I'm going everywhere for this. I'm so sorry. We have my lovely friends and players here, Colton, Tessa, and Jay. I'm going to go ahead and have them introduce themselves individually, starting with Colton.
Hi. Hello. Yes. My as was said, my name is Colton. You can find me here on Nerdsmith Tuesday nights painting my little dolls, my little Warhammer dolls, and also you can find me on the podcast For Light and Dice, which is a Star Wars High Republic actual play podcast using the Star Wars 5e system. That's very fun and silly, and yeah, that's me. Haha.
All right, I guess it's me then. Hi, everybody. I am Tessa. I am one of the directors here at Nerdsmith. You can find me a variety of places around the internet. I am currently the DM in residence for Tavern Tales Family. I am also a professional dungeon master who you can hire at startplaying.games. So if you like my particular brand of crazy, I will run games for you. Not just D&D, I do a variety of things. And you can also find me on a variety of Nerdsmith shows, from Shenanigans to Blood Rush to, which will come out at some point, I keep promising it will, to just a variety of one-shots and things. Yes, I am the mother of Dice Dragons. Yeah, I miss it too, friends. I miss you so much. I do need to close my chat. I was just saying hello to people, and then I will be closing it. Don't worry, I'm not cheating. And I'm looking forward to it.
And our returning champion.
It's me. Hi, I'm Jay. You can find me here on Fridays, which would be tomorrow. We play Dragon's Crown, which is the I don't remember the exact phrasing.
The 5e actual play stream.
Inaugural module, whatever.
Oh, yeah, that word.
Rise of... No. Tiamat.
Tyranny of Dragons.
Tyranny of Dragons.
The hell it's called.
Whatever.
We're both on it. We've heard this spiel so many times.
The thing with the dragons. That was the first one. That one. I'm on that one.
Nice.
And I do art for streams and stuff. You can see my art on Dragon's Crown, also on Twitter sometimes other places. Sometimes I remember to post. Yeah.
Yeah. And once again, like I said, I am Gabby, hosting these lovely, lovely people, which I am so excited about. But before we officially get started, aside from our fun announcement with helping out with charity, we do also have a few sponsors we need to get into before I start testing the knowledge of my players here. Can you tell I'm also a DM and love to torment players? Anyway, first things first for our sponsorships, we do have Die Hard Dice, home to the friendliest shopkeepers in the realm, carrying quality dice and accessories. You can also use the code NERDSMITH for 10% off your next order, I should say. And be sure to let them know that we sent you, because they're really awesome people, and I have so many dice from them, and I'm saving up my money to buy more from them because I have a problem. I wouldn't know what that's like, right, Tessa?
I don't have a problem. I can quit anytime I want. What are
Exactly.
you talking about?
Yeah, and Jay is also showing off one of the other items that they sell, which is the spell scroll, which is like a dice container and also kind of a dice thing. I have
There's dice in here.
Yeah. I also have one of their dice trays. It has stuff in it, so I can't show it off. And I have so many dice that I have just for my character John for Dragon's Crown. It's amazing.
All the Tiamat colors.
All the Tiamat colors. Next up, we have Hero Forge. Hero Forge is an online character design application that lets users create and buy customized tabletop miniatures and statuettes, releasing exciting new features every Tuesday for their pro subscribers. They have a lot of cool stuff that always comes out. I always get excited playing around with that. So use the link in our chat right now to go ahead and get your pro subscription and help support the network today. It's also really great if you want to give your artist reference for your D&D character. Just saying. Just saying. Next up, we have World Anvil, which is a set of world-building tools that helps you create, organize, and store your world setting. If you'd like to check out all that you can with a Sage membership, check out our link in the chat to go ahead and do that. It's great if you are a DM homebrewing your own world. It also lets you can also make like social media posts for like the player characters that they can do. It's also great if you're even just a novelist and trying to figure out how thing A goes to thing B and everything like that. And last but not least, we have Grinding Coffee, which is a Black LGBTQ plus owned business that sells coffee and coffee subscriptions. If you go ahead and use the code NERDSMITH, you also get 10% off your next order. I'm a big fan of them. The last coffee that I got from them was Cowboy Blend. I'm currently waiting for my next order, which is Mexican chocolate. I'm finally trying that one. I'm very excited for that. I know that's a favorite of Fran's and Jay's. So I'm very much excited to give it a shot. So with sponsorships out of the way, how about we go ahead and get close to starting? So I want to go over the rules real quick here for Quizzical Hit. And basically how this is going to work. Are you ready, players?
Yes.
So
I don't like that.
I don't know what you're talking about. So here's how this is going to work for Quizzical Hit. We have 4 categories in this game. Each category is going to have 10 questions, each related specifically to Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. This is going to be official content only. Each question is only going to be worth 1 point, as I lose my pointer. Don't mind me. But what's also cool for you at home is that not only will your donations help out the Palestine Children's Relief Fund, but also if you donate in quantities of $1, $3, or $5, then at the end of the game, my players here have to try and answer non-D&D trivia questions to earn bonus points that are equal to $1, $3, or $5. And I'm very, very excited to that. And the best part is that the person who has the most points, they win bragging rights. So, players, are you ready to test your D&D knowledge?
Yes.
Yes.
Love the vote of confidence. So, first things first, our first category is rules of the game. So these are the rules that you can find related to maybe combat or how things work, or maybe a question related to how the player stuff works. So, first question of the game. What amount of cover gives a creature a +5 bonus to their armor class and dexterity saving throws? Tessa.
3/4 cover.
That is correct. It is 3/4 cover. That is a point for Tessa. Next up, what is the proficiency bonus of a 13th level character? Colton.
5.
That is correct. The proficiency bonus is 5 for a 13th level character. I like to as you can see, I'm having fun with how specific these questions can get.
Yeah.
You sounded so
Nice.
fearful there, Jay. All right. Next up. How many minutes can a creature hold its breath? Tessa.
Equal to its const.
You kind of cut out there, Tessa. Can you give it?
It is equal to the Constitution modifier.
You're almost
shit.
there. Colton.
Isn't it 2 plus or 1 plus Constitution modifier
It
minutes?
is 1 plus its Constitution modifier. If no one had gotten that, I would have given you the point, Tessa, because you
Oh,
were
that's right.
half right. But that one is going to go to Colton. All right. Next question. How many levels of exhaustion will have a creature's hit point maximum? Colton.
4.
That is correct. 4 is that magic number, or not magical number, depending on how many levels you've decided to rack up. I don't do that bad
It's
number.
not a good number.
It's not a good number, but I'm doing it for the character. Anyway, next question. What saving throw or throws does a paralyzed creature automatically fail? Colton,
Dexterity.
you're part right. I'll give it to you if no one else gets, because it might be a.
Is it? Sorry.
That's
Is it dexterity and wisdom?
that is incorrect.
Is it dexterity and strength?
It is dexterity and strength. That is correct. I would have given it to Colton if. Yeah.
I don't know why I said wisdom. I was like, wait a minute, that makes no
I guess.
sense.
Yeah, I was trying to throw you all with the or part to see if you could get both, because I didn't want to give you the direct answer. Anyway, next question. This one's gonna be fun. What is the maximum number and type of dice a creature can take from falling damage? Colton.
Isn't it? It's either 10 or 30 d6.
Both are incorrect.
Okay.
Tessa.
It's 20d.
What was it?
20 and d8.
That is incorrect.
Oh, shoot.
Jay.
Is it 20 and D6? That's what I was thinking.
It is
anyway.
20d6 is the
Okay,
answer.
so I was gonna say I said 20d6, but Colton said d6, and you said both incorrect. And that's why I changed it. I was like, oh,
Because Colton said 10 or 30.
Yeah,
Ah.
I gave 2 answers. I was a little
So I was like,
cheater.
that's why I was like,
I
wait
remember-
a minute. You threw me with that. I was like, I thought
I
it
remember
was d6,
this
but okay.
because there was Critical Role discourse.
Yes.
Yeah.
People were-
I also just find it silly that there's a maximum for fall damage.
Well, you can only go so fast
Yeah.
when it's
Yeah.
terminal,
Terminal
velocity.
velocity.
Okay, I still
Hitting the
think it's a
ground.
stupid rule personally, but that's just me.
That's fair.
Anyhoozle.
I mean,
Next.
20d6 is still gonna splat you.
That's true. It's especially depending if you're a first level character. You're
Depending.
Oh god, you're just forget it.
It could be 20 damage. You could be fine. Anyway,
Anyway is correct. All right, next question. What is the modifier of a creature with a 26 for one of its ability scores? So any abilities, Colton.
+7.
That is incorrect. Tessa.
I believe it's a +8.
It is a +8 is the bonus you have if you have a 26 in your ability score. To live that life if you are a big player, you know? All right. Next question. What weapon property do the quarterstaff, battle axe, longsword, and warhammer share? I saw Jay's hand first.
it's versatile.
They all share the versatile feature. That is correct. Kind of love that feature personally. I think
I
it's
always
really
use
good.
longswords, so I always see it.
I know you do. I know you do. You're a sucker for longswords. I don't know a character you
Because
have.
you can use them one-handed or
Exactly.
two-handed if things get really desperate.
All right. So this one is going to be a bit of a doozy. Brace yourselves. Ready? Which of these conditions does not make a creature incapacitated? Paralyzed, restrained, petrified, stunned, or unconscious? I saw Tessa's hand go up first.
Restrained.
That is correct. Restrained is a condition that does not do that to you. Very nice. All right. And then this is the final question for this category. Which one of these classes does not have the ritual tag feature? Artificer, Bard, Wizard, Sorcerer, or Cleric? I think I saw Tessa's hand first.
Sorcerer.
That is correct. Sorcerer is the only, it's like one of the, I was pretty surprised by Sorcerer, honestly. I was really surprised that Sorcerer doesn't have the ritual tag.
Yeah, I had to think through character sheets to be like, oh yeah, that guy does not have.
Yep. All right. All right. That is the end of our first category. Let me go ahead and add up your points real quick.
If you're sorcerer, you just go.
It's so close, y'all. My goodness. All right. So right now for our points, we have Colton and Jay both tied with 3 points, and Tessa's actually taking the lead with 4.
I thought I was gonna be so bad at this. I play so much homebrew that my brain is like, I don't remember what is rules as written and what isn't as anymore.
Then you're gonna hate this next category.
Awesome.
You all DM? I don't remember what incapacitated means. I don't DM.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Jay, you're working with the assumption that I remember what all these do. The only reason I know all of this is because I had to research the shit when writing these questions. That's how I'm relearning some of these rules. It's because I had to do research. All right. Here comes our next category. This one is called What's Your Source? In this category in particular, the questions I ask are going to be found in a specific source book, and it's going to be your job to answer which source book it is. I'll accept like what it's commonly known as if it has a ridiculously long name, but
Sure.
you do need to give me the correct source title or close enough. Ready?
Oof, okay.
All right, here comes the first one. What source book introduced the concept of custom origins for player characters? Tessa.
Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
That is correct. Tasha's Cauldron of Everything is the one that did that for us, which we love that. Up next. What book first introduced the tiefling variants Feral, Devil's Tongue, Hellfire, and Winged? I saw Jay's hand first.
The Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide.
Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide is the book. Exactly. Correctamundo. Here comes the next one. What book introduced the Cleric Order Domain and Druid Circle Source classes, Colton?
Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica.
That is correct. It was the way
Almost like your favorite or
You
something.
would know all of that, actually.
It is etched into my skull.
just watching the hate.
There's not a single part of that wouldn't have directly handed that to Colton.
Yeah, it's true. I was like, when did it? It's not.
I forgot how attached Colton is to those
And Ravnica?
specifics.
Oh my god.
And we're
It's not on Earthdark Con anymore. I don't remember when that happened.
And fun fact, the next set is a Ravnica set from Magic the Gathering. Spoilers just ended today, and I'm very excited.
All right, here comes our next one. East Haven, Lonely Wood, and Targos are just a few locations you can find in which adventure module? Colton.
Is it Tomb of Annihilation?
That is incorrect. Jay.
Is it Rime of the Frost Maiden?
It is Rime of the Frost Maiden. That is
Yay!
correct. Those are just a few of the 10 towns that you
I was like, I know Targos. What is it?
I was watching the wheels turn in there, Jay.
I have never
that.
played Icewind Dale. I was like,
Drow
oh.
I knew it was 10 towns. I know it's from Drow books. I know that was up. So
There you go.
that was my logic process.
Fair enough. All right. What book first introduced the Veridin race? What book did the Veridin race make their appearance? I think I saw. I don't remember whose hand I saw first. I think I saw Tessa's hand. I'm sorry, Colton. You were so close.
Were they in Spelljammer?
That is incorrect. Colton.
Acquisitions Incorporated.
Acquisitions Incorporated is the one. That is correct. Very, very nice. All right, here comes the next one. What book first introduced the Azamar as a player race? Jay, I saw your hand.
There was a version in the Dungeon Master's Guide, wasn't there?
That's not the one. That's not the answer I'm looking
I know what the
for.
other one is too.
I'll let the other, because you did one guess, I'm going to let the others have.
Yeah.
Colton.
Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Volo's Guide to Monsters is the one.
There were some that were there were versions in the Dungeon Master's Guide, and then they actually printed them somewhere else. I don't remember.
Yeah, they kind of gave an allusion
Aladrin
to
was that too.
Yeah, they gave an allusion to them, but they didn't really become like official until Volo's.
They weren't playable until Volo's.
they were like an idea that you could play with for tieflings. But
I was thinking I think it was the Aladrin that was published in there, and then they just completely redid it for something else.
Yeah, so like they had like, hey, here are ideas for races, but it was nothing
That's
like
right.
concrete. So like they officially came out in Volo's Guide, so that was more of where I was coming from with that particular question. Hope that clears up. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. I'm pretty sure y'all are gonna hate me for this one. What book gave Triton the dark vision trait? Colton.
It's not the Theros book, is it?
It is Theros. It is Mythic Odysseys of Theros that gave Triton the dark vision trait. That is correct.
My Magic the Gathering knowledge really coming in handy.
Love it. All right, here comes the next one. Kinetic Jaunt, Vortex Warp, and Borrowed Knowledge are just a few spells introduced in which source? I really underestimate Colton's knowledge of this. Colton.
What is Strixhaven?
Strixhaven.
The source books that are all Magic the Gathering.
I forgot that
It
most
was
of these
unintentional, but
I don't know
fine.
Magic the
It's
Gathering
fine.
that well. Okay. I don't know what's Magic the Gathering, but what is it?
Had it all been fair wild shit, you know I would have been on it. It's fine.
the Curse of Strahd, and me and Tessa could fight it out. Well, Colton doesn't know.
Yeah, I know nothing about COS, so.
Oh god.
I will admit, I have so little knowledge of what is actually canon in Faerun and Sword Coast that my brain just goes,
That's fair enough. Oh my god. Sorry, I was laughing so hard that I got a little lightheaded there. Next question. In what adventure module does the villain you choose determine what season it is in game, Colton?
Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
That is correct. Waterdeep Dragon Heist. God damn. I'm very impressed. That's why I said god damn.
I
was
also
my
knew that
first
because I
and-
want to play it desperately.
Yeah, my first and favorite module, so.
There you go. All right, and then this is going to be the final one of this category. What source book shares part of its name with an old mage who has a special connection to the Grin god Paladin? Paladin, however the fuck that's pronounced. Colton.
Is that the Dragonlance one?
That is incorrect.
Okay. Can we buzz in multiple times?
If
or-
no one else is able to come up with it, Colton, do you have another guess? Because it doesn't, unless, hold on, Jay or Tessa, do you want to fathom a guess before I try to, like, Colton?
I'm
guess it?
trying to pull the name of this book out of the recess of my mind, but I don't think I have it. So
I don't think it's not Mordenkainen's, is it?
That is incorrect. It is
Yeah, I
not
didn't think so.
Mordekainen's.
I didn't think it was. I was like, I'll just try it.
Okay. Since Jay can't come up with the name Colton, what do you think the answer is?
It's Eberron, isn't it?
That is incorrect. Because it's Kryn, not Eberron. Would anyone like to fathom one more guess? Do we give up? You all are gonna hate me for this one. It is Fizban's Treasury of Dragons.
oh, okay.
Cool. No, that makes sense.
I was thinking of the wrong book anyway, so it's fine. What is that new one with the magic with the not magic the deck of many things one? What is that called? I was thinking.
Yeah,
wrong.
no, I
don't
didn't
know
want to
what that's
touch
called
that one
either.
because I didn't touch that one because it's so new. I don't expect anybody to fully know that one. All right, let me calculate your points here before we get into our next category.
Goodbye, lead. It was nice knowing you. Had it for a
Unfortunately,
second.
this category was unintentionally stacked.
Yeah,
It
no,
was
that
very much stacked.
Whoopsie.
It's fair. It's fine.
So our points so far, we have Colton now in the lead with 9 points.
You don't say.
So, are now tied with 5 points each.
That's fair. Good job, Colton.
Thank you.
That was honestly extremely impressive. I'm very damn. All right. Are we ready for our next category then?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, this one will hopefully be fun for all of you because this one is called Monster Mash. So this one is going to be about the various monsters you can find in various books. Oh, poor Jay. Jay is you okay, Jay? Going to Monster Smash, I see someone said in chat, which is also fair.
Nice.
Everyone knows that every Monster Source book is basically just a partner finder. Anywho, here is our first question in this category. What devil is the lowest on the social ladder of devil hierarchy, arising from mortal souls that were twisted by evil and banished to the 9 hells? Colton.
It's a lemur, isn't it?
That is correct. Lemur is the creature that we're looking for, or the sad, sad creature that you could find. I for the longest time thought they were pronounced as lemur, but I'm so glad they have that E at the end to make sure that you actually, you know, say it very differently because lemurs are too cute to be associated with those. All right, next one. This delightful fae is known to brighten the mood of fellow sea travelers in teleporting through the waters between the fairy and material planes. I will tell you this. Yes, Colton. Want to throw in a guess?
Or narrate? Is it a narrate?
That is
No,
incorrect.
no.
I'll tell you this.
That's what I was going to say. So,
I
okay.
put a slight hint in part of the name in the question. Give you folks another moment. Let me know if you can't think of it.
My brain is completely blank.
No guesses? All right. It is a dolphin delighter is the creature that we were looking for. They're those pink dolphins. I don't remember what book that they're from, but they're these very cute pink dolphins. They actually emit like this very fun, joyful kind of energy that you can find. Like, I just thought they were neat. I would love to throw them into a seafaring campaign someday. All right. Next question then. What monster has the ability to project a magical illusion of itself to make it appear to be standing near its actual spot? I think I saw Colton's hand.
A displacer beast?
A displacer beast is the one. That is correct. All right, up next. What creature type is a winter wolf? Jay, is that you raising your hand for a guess?
Yeah, I can guess.
Yeah.
I can guess monstrosity.
Monstrosity would be the answer. Yes. They are a monstrosity, which I found kind of interesting that they would be categorized as monstrosity. I don't know why.
I feel like monstrosity is beast but leveled up.
That's fair.
You know what? I
don't know
I
if
like
that
that.
fully tracks, but
I like
that's what
that.
it is in my brain.
No, that makes
Well,
sense
that's work.
because land shark bullets are considered monstrosity. Owlbears
And I think
are
owlbears are,
monstrosity.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I will accept. No, I love that. I
love
accept
that.
that explanation of monstrosities now. Beast, but next level. I accept that. Okay. All right. Next question. What monster has the ability to magically learn one secret about its target with a look? Colton.
What is a Nothic?
Nothic is correct. This isn't Jeopardy.
I don't.
fine. It's fine.
It's fine. I just let you know that your answer is not dependent on you putting in the form of. I love that about you, Colton. I love that that's where your brain was going. Amazing. Okay. How about I type on the right things that way we continue this? All right. Here's the next question. Which hag haunts its victims via the ethereal plane, and if it kills an evil humanoid in this way, catches their soul into their soul bag? Tessa.
It's a night hag.
Night hag is correct. That is the monster we're looking for today.
Scary.
It's very scary.
I like night hags a lot.
Don't you just like hags in general?
Yes, hags are absolutely 100%. There's actually a video for my Guild of Imagination classes where I teach kids Dungeons and Dragons where I talk about my absolute favorite type of creature being a hag.
I almost made a lightning round. I was half tempted to make a lightning round of guess the hag, and something tells me that Tessa probably would have dominated
I don't
that
know
category.
the hags. I know a sea hag.
Sea hag,
That's
Annis
pretty
hag,
different.
night hag, blood hag. It's all good.
They're good. All right, next question. The characters Lulu and Valeria are known characters of what type of creature? Colton.
Hollyfont?
Hollyfont is correct. Yeah, for
Love Lulu.
I know. I found it funny that there was a creature that shared a name with my mom's name. that made me laugh.
I didn't know what a Hollyfont was. I just saw Valeria. I was like, what is that thing?
Valeria, Detective Valeria from Baldur's Gate 3.
I walked around the corner and saw her. I was like, what is that?
Never interacted with Valeria? You never interacted?
I have.
Oh,
That was the first time I ever saw her. I was like, I walk around, I'm like, what is that?
Fair
Then I
enough.
was like, oh, that's the investigator.
I know, that surprised me too. That was the investigator.
It was very good.
All right, next question. This is also going to be a try to figure out what is not part of this category. Which of the following is not categorized as a giant? Braxid, Amphitryon, Barog, or Fomorian? So which of those is not a giant? Tessa.
I think it's the Empyrean.
Empyrean is correct. The Empyrean is technically a celestial. I decided to go really obscure with some of the creatures that were categorized as giant just to fuck with ya. Barog is apparently a giant in Spelljammer, which I'm like, okay then, that's a thing. They're pretty cool. All right, next question. What monster shares its name with a famous Greek monster beheaded by a son of Zeus? Tessa.
Hydra.
That is incorrect. Colton?
I mean, technically there's two. Because there's a Medusa and a Gorgon. The Gorgon being a weird ox thing.
So which one is going to be your answer?
I guess Medusa.
Medusa is the answer. That is correct. Yeah, I figured that was going to be a little weird one.
I was gonna say that's fair.
I was looking for the name of who it was specifically. So Medusa was specifically who it was that Perseus beheaded. I figured that one was going to throw it off since there were a couple of monsters that were beheaded by sons of Zeus because Zeus can't keep it in his pants, and there's so many legends with sons of Zeus.
And they keep beheading things.
Exactly. So it could have been
so many correct answers.
So many correct answers. I figured that one would throw you for a loop. It was just going to be a throw it to the wall and see what
sticks.
Yeah, basically. All right. And then here is the final question of this particular category. A fairy dragon scale changes hue as it ages. What color is a fairy dragon in the age range of 31 to 40 years old? Tessa.
Purple.
That is incorrect. Colton.
Is it green?
That is incorrect.
I'm thinking really hard. I don't know.
Do you want to fathom just a random guess, Jay?
I keep thinking orange, but I don't think that's right.
Orange is incorrect. Tessa, do you have another guess?
Is it pink?
That is incorrect.
Damn.
Colton.
Yellow.
Incorrect.
I'm just gonna keep guessing colors until one of us gets it right.
My next one was blue.
Blue is actually correct.
I'm like, either blue, pink, or purple. Which one is it?
Yeah, that is actually the correct answer.
Yeah, when I was thinking in like actual rainbow
that
order,
one was
which I don't
me.
think of that is. I don't know.
Honestly, that one was me wanting to fuck with you guys a little bit.
Thanks.
I support it. I
I
support
don't
it.
know.
Fair enough.
That one was me wanting to fuck with you guys because I love you so much.
We'd love you too, Gabby.
All right, let me calculate the points here real quick.
I don't think I redeemed myself out of that last round at all.
Yeah.
So here are our current points total. Colton is still in the lead with 14 points, and Jay and Tessa are still tied with 7 points each.
Yeah.
My God.
Not what I expected.
Yep.
I thought I would
You were
be
just
further
so
behind.
fast on that hand raise.
Yeah. Quickest hand in the West.
I don't think you want to brag about that, bud.
Are you the Waco kid now? Good.
Instead.
God.
Amazing.
Okay. Oh my God, I love you all so much. Here is our
Reminder before we go into the next round that you
Yeah.
can donate to give us bonus
you.
questions to try and please help Jay and I out.
Yeah.
Please,
So remember,
and also
if you
give us
donate
money
one-
for a good cause.
Yep. Before we get into the last category, remember if you donate $1, $3, or $5, that will give the players a chance to earn that many points and either even the score or dominate. You never know. All right, are we ready for our next category, everybody?
Oof, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
This one is called feats. So this one is going to basically test your knowledge if you know what each feat is. So I will be giving you information of what the feat is, and then you have to tell me the name of said feat. Pardon me. Ready? All right. What feat has the prerequisite of being a dwarf or smaller race? Colton.
Isn't it like underfoot?
That is incorrect. Tessa?
Is it squat nimbleness?
It is squat nimbleness. That is correct. That one you have to be either a dwarf or some other small race.
I was literally just like, I don't play short races, but Tessa does.
I
You will.
only play short races.
That's
Like, Tessa will figure it out. I'll just let her have it.
It's true facts. I am short in real life.
yeah. I don't know if I'm actually the tallest of this immediate group.
No,
now that
I'm pretty sure I'm the shortest person in this call.
I can attest to that, yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, next question. Half elves, half orcs, and humans are the only 3 races that can gain what feat? Jay, are you feeling confident in your answer, or are you unsure?
I know what the feat is. I'm trying to remember if the name that
The
I'm
name of
thinking
it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Tessa, do you think you know the name?
I think I do. I think it's Prodigy.
Prodigy is the feat. That is correct. That is the one. I found it kind of interesting that it was just those 3, but when I thought of it, I was like, no, that
It's
actually
because of the
makes-
human part of the other.
No, it makes.
Yeah.
When I first heard of it, I was like, huh? And then I thought of it as like, oh, duh.
Built onto the like variant human type thing.
Yeah.
I think.
Which I kind of like, honestly. All right, next one. What feat gives you a +1 in an ability score and proficiency in saving throws of that chosen ability? Tessa.
Resilient?
Resilient is correct. That is the one. Very nice. I'm surprised that these are the ones that are getting y'all, because I know how much y'all love to use
See,
feats for your character.
I don't remember what
play often enough, so I'm like, oh god, I have to like
I
really
remember-
think.
what feats do, but I don't remember their names.
That's
That's fair.
That's fair. All right, here comes our next one. With what feat can spellcasters ignore half cover and 3/4 cover and double the range of spells with attack rolls? Tessa,
Spellslinger?
what was that?
Spell slinger or spell shooter? I can't remember which one it is. Spell sniper. Spell sniper, I think.
That
actually.
is, yes, that is correct.
I was like, shooter, sniper, something, slinger, something.
I knew you were on the right track, so I was like, I was gonna give you a moment, because I knew you were on that right track. All right, But if you kept like not being able to get the proper name, then I would have
Spell something.
There's quite a few things that are actually called spell something,
Like
so that's why I
shooting.
needed specific.
I don't know.
All right, here comes our next one. What feat gives you an initiative bonus and prevents you from being surprised? Colton.
Alert.
Alert is the answer. That is correct, Mundo. Spiff Sneller, someone said in chat for the last one.
Nice.
Yeah, that one.
I think that's what I was trying to say.
I think that
That's
is what
came
you were
out.
trying
Yeah.
to say. Yeah.
My favorite feat.
That sounds about right. All right, one moment. Let me double check something. Ooh, and a heads up, at the end of the game, we did just get a $5 donation. So that means at the end of the game, we will be doing a
Okay.
$5 trivia question.
Yeah,
That will
thank
be
you
at the
very
end
much.
of the game. Okay.
I'm terrified.
You should be. All right. Next question. What feat lets you learn invisibility and a first level spell of your choice from either the School of Illusion or Necromancy? Jay.
Is it Shadow Touch?
Shadow Touch is the correct answer. That is the one. That is such a cool feat. I just want to say.
It is.
It's such a good feat. All right, here comes our next one. What feat makes it basically impossible for any enemies to escape, attack, or attack another creature without provoking an attack of opportunity from you? I saw Jay's hand first.
Sentinel.
Sentinel is the one. That is correct, Mundo. That feat is nasty if you're the DM, I should
I
say.
hate that feat so much.
If you're
Makes
the
me so
DM,
mad every time.
It's, it can make
Makes
or
me
break.
angry.
It's so good, but it can make or break a combat if you're the DM. But it's so fun if you're the DM and you have that feat for one
Oh,
of your
when I
monsters.
have it, it's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. All right, here comes our next one. What feat lets you reduce non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage by 3 when wearing a particular armor type? Colton.
It's light armor expert, isn't it?
That is incorrect. Jay?
Is it heavy armor master?
It is heavy
Correct.
armor master.
Okay.
That is the one that does it. That is correct. Alrighty. Here is the next one. What feat expends a use of a Dragonborn's breath weapon trait and switches it from a destructive breath to a menacing roar? Tessa?
Dragon's Fury?
It's not called It's not called that. You're on the right track. I'll give it to you if no one else can get it. Colton or Jay, do you want to fathom a guess? I'll
I
give
don't
you the
know.
point, Tessa, if they don't get it.
Draconic Fury?
No, no. So I'm gonna give you the point, Tessa, since you were kind of on the right path. What it's actually called is Dragon Fear, is what it actually is called. I guess I should.
I knew it started with F. I'm like, Dragon F, but if I say
Yeah.
Dragon Effer, that's gonna be wrong.
That's the bard's
Not
job.
necessarily.
That's the bard's job, is what that feat is.
Hey.
But yeah, you would know
Yeah.
that.
Didn't know the name, but I was just sitting here thinking, that's a cool feat. I should remember that. Someone should
That's-
tell me what
that's a
the name of it is so I can remember.
That's a good feat.
That's a good feat. It's a really good feat if you're a Dragonborn. There's some good ones there.
Mhm.
All right, and then here is the final one for the feat category. What feat lets you take a -5 penalty to melee attack rolls for the chance to give you +5 damage on a hit? Colton.
Great weapon master?
Great Weapon Master is correct, Mundo.
I don't ever play melee people. I was like, Berserker?
I missed
don't
the
know.
word melee and was like, that's sharpshooter. But then
Yes, exactly who I was thinking. I was like,
And then I was
wait,
like, oh,
no,
wait, melee, I don't
melee.
know.
All right, let me calculate your points here real quick. Alrighty, so here are the points as they stand. We still have Colton in the lead with 16 points, Jay with 10, and Tessa with 12. Now, I don't have slides for this part because I never know which ones are going to come up in whatever order. That's all the categories for the main category, but now let's go ahead and do the bonus trivia. Now, this is going to be the one that actually is going to count towards your points. Thank you, Jason, for just Jason, please, in the chat. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. So this is a 5-point question. So this is gonna be pretty close for a couple of you. This will either make or break this game. Let me see.
Love
which
you,
one-
Colton. Be gentle.
Hearts.
Which one? Let's see. I have a few options here, so let me see if I can pick. You know what, Colton, as the lead, I'm going to let you do this. Pick a number between 1 through 5. That's going to make this more fun and easier.
He's worth rolling a dice.
3.
Okay. So, for 5 points, in the 1998 Disney film Halloween Town, the Cromwell siblings must collect a vampire's fang, the hair of a werewolf, and what other ingredient for a magic potion? Colton.
The bandages of a mummy?
That is incorrect. Tessa or Jay, do you have a guess?
I haven't seen this movie.
I'm trying to. It's been so long. I'm racking my brain.
If you need me to read the question again, I will.
Could you?
Okay. In the 1998 Disney film Halloween Town, the Cromwell siblings must collect a vampire's fang, the hair of a werewolf, and what other ingredient for a magic potion? Do we give up?
I do not know.
Does no one know?
No, I hadn't seen the movie.
Okay. The answer for this was the sweat of a ghost was one of the other 3 ingredients that they needed. So in the
Gross.
movie, they went to a dentist, and that's how they
Yeah.
got the vampire fang. They went to a hair salon, that's how they got the hair of werewolf. And then they went to like a sauna or something like that, and that was how they got the sweat of a ghost.
All
was
right. All right.
Superheating up the ghost.
Nice.
Was basically what they did. All right, so unfortunately, nobody got that particular one, but it was still fun to watch you all squirm. Not to
Thanks.
well, you're welcome. To be perfectly honest. So, no one got that bonus point, unfortunately. But for funsies, would you all like to go ahead and play the bonus trivia points anyway? They are not going to contribute
Sure.
to your points after all.
Yeah.
So technically, our winner for this game is going to actually be Colton with 16 points. So congratulations,
Bravo, sir.
Colton.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My mother must be so proud.
Hey, Tommy Tallarico.
I'm leaving the stream.
Amazing.
That?
So, H. Bobber Guy is a YouTuber
Oh,
who did an
okay.
expose on a man named
nope, I
Tommy
get you now.
Tallarico.
Yep.
And every single time he tells a certain story, he ends it with "My mother is very proud."
Okay. I
Yes.
get it now. I get the joke now. Okay. Well, for shits and giggles, then, how about we go ahead and just test your non-D&D trivia? Again, these aren't going to add towards your points, but they are just going to be fun to see what you know. Are we ready?
Sure.
All right. These are the ones that were from the $1 tier.
Okay.
In Fairly Odd Parents, what is the name of Cosmo and Wanda's baby? Colton.
Poof?
Yeah, Poof was the answer. Yep. What color
This is
lion?
where the age gap is gonna fuck with me real bad, y'all.
We'll see. What color lion forms the head for the legendary defender robot Voltron? Jay.
Is it the white one?
There is no white lion in Voltron.
Not white. What's it called? I know which one. I know who it is, but I don't know. What
If Jay or if Colton or Tessa don't know, I'll let you do another. Tessa.
Was it black?
It was the black
It's
lion
black,
that
yes,
forms the head. That is correct.
I was thinking of black and white, and I got picked the wrong color. Yes.
I mean, it was a black and white
It was,
lion. Yeah, so I can understand.
What's his name? The gay one.
Aren't they all
It's
that?
the new one. It's the new canonically gay.
Shiro?
Yes. I watched the first season, and that was it.
Good, keep it at that. The rest was I forced myself to watch that series just for closure.
I'm not
Anywho,
watching the rest of it. I like Hunk, and I don't want to see
he's
it being
fine.
written badly.
No, he was actually
Anyway.
the best written one. Anyway, what kind of pony are the princesses Celestia, Luna, and Twilight Sparkle in My Little Pony? Tessa.
They are. Oh God, my brain just. Pegasus.
Incorrect.
Oh
Jay.
shit.
They're alicorn.
That is correct. They are alicorns,
no-
which are.
I couldn't remember. I was like, they
Pony.
have the thingy.
I haven't even watched My Little Pony. I've just watched a lot of YouTube videos.
It's been so long.
I love that. Okay. In Greek mythology, which Titan was condemned to holding up the sky for eternity? Colton.
Atlas.
Atlas was correct. Yep. I saw Tessa's look of like, I know this one, damn it. All right. In the show Friends, what two animals do Joey and Chandler have living in their apartment? Tessa.
They had a monkey and a duck, I think.
That is incorrect.
I didn't watch Friends.
Ross had the monkey.
Yes, Ross had the monkey.
Ugh, I hated that monkey.
You were half right though, Tessa.
I also didn't grow up with TV. This is not my subject.
That's fair enough. Give up?
Unfortunately, the only one I
It
remember
was a chicken and a duck is what Chandler and Joey had living with them. They had a chicken and a duck was what they had. All right. These would have been the $3 tier questions. So this one, the children's animated show Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood was inspired from what other beloved TV program?
Is it just Daniel Tiger?
No.
And then the
that's
spinoff? I don't know.
Do we give up?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yes, that beloved classic.
Yeah.
I
Daniel
would give
Tiger
you the
and
point just for
SpongeBob.
shits and giggles, but the answer was actually Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Daniel Tiger's
okay.
Neighborhood, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. So
I was
yeah.
Okay.
thinking that, and I didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it can't be.
All right. Yeah,
That
here
makes
was the next $3 question. To summon the hero Captain Planet, the Planeteers combined the powers of Earth, Fire, Water, Wind, and what other element? Tessa.
Heart.
Heart is correct. That is correct, Mundo. All right. Here's a fun one. What is the name of the book that served as the basis for the 1982 film Blade Runner? And I'm going to be looking for yes, Colton.
Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick, right?
That is correct. Yeah. I loved how I wasn't anticipating. I wrote down the author's name just so I could remember in case someone did say that. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's it. All right. In Jurassic Park, what was Dennis Nedry given to store the stolen dinosaur embryos? Tessa.
It's a can of Barbasol shaving cream.
That is correct. That was exactly what he was given. Like how you guys are getting the $3 ones, not the $1 ones. That's amazing to me. And then who was the first Disney character made? Colton.
The rabbit no one cares about.
Do you have a name for him?
No. I know he had a game or something? I mean, recently, not like
Okay.
back in
I
the
think
day.
I saw Jay's hand next.
I keep thinking it's Felix, but I don't think that's right.
No. Tessa, do you have a guess?
Is it Mortimer?
No. So if we were actually counting these points, I probably would have given it to Colton because he got the animal correct, but the character
Yeah.
is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. That was his name, was Oswald.
Felix is a cat.
Yeah.
Felix is a cat and not
And
Disney.
a very different character.
I was like, that's not at all the right one.
Super
That's the
different
only name-
character.
That's
Very
the only
different.
name that's
Felix the Cat movie, I don't know if I swear it's like a fever dream in
I was
my
gonna say,
brain.
isn't
I
that like
remember watching it when I was a kid and just not. It was
I thought
weird,
Felix,
y'all.
and I was like, that's a cat. And then I had the mental image of Fritz the cat, and I was like, I'm in the wrong.
I'm in the
right
wrong
now.
animal
Different.
kingdom here. All right, and then I'll go ahead and read off what the rest of the $5 ones would have been. We're going to skip the ones that that was already asked. Where does the meme "do a barrel roll" originate from? Colton.
Star Fox 64.
That is correct. That's where it came from. This one is my personal favorite. This one was this one my mom came up with, actually, so you could blame my mom for this one, not me. What 1980s product helped inspire the design for Geordi LaForge's visor in Star Trek The Next Generation? Colton?
Was it a razor?
No. Tessa, do you want to fathom a guess? I could see that brain of yours working.
It's alive in the 80s, but that doesn't remember I remember much of it.
Fair
So
enough.
I'm trying to think.
Would you all like a hint?
Yes, please.
It is for the hair.
Is it just like the little hair bands that just like went across the head? I think that was more of a 70s thing. So
Do we give up?
Yeah.
yeah.
It was a banana clip is what inspired, because of the way that it would fit over the face and the eyes, the way that it was designed.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, one of the
okay.
Okay.
production designers, when they were trying to figure out a way to design Geordi's visor, they like brought in a banana clip at one point, and he just messed with it. And he's like, "Oh shit! Wait, this is exactly what we're looking for this technology." So that's what inspired LaForge's visor, which I thought was neat. And when my mom told me that, so I'm like, "This is gonna be great for $5 because you have to really be looking into this." All right, here was another $5 question that we had. What Pokemon game first introduced the mechanic of your Pokemon partner walking alongside the player character? I think I saw Tessa's hand.
Pokemon Red. I never played any of the Pokemon games, so this is just a shot in the dark.
That is incorrect. Colton. I can't hear you. Oop.
Is it Diamond/Pearl?
That is incorrect. I'll give y'all a hint. Tessa was kind of close in terms of like the year. Yes.
Yellow?
Yellow. That is the one that the Pokemon Yellow Special Pikachu Edition. It was what it was called. You could have a Pikachu as the starter Pokemon in that game, and it could walk around with you. Became like a bigger deal with Heart Gold and Soul Silver, those remakes when they came out for the DS. But that concept first happened in Pokemon Yellow, which I thought was a pretty neat factoid. And then this was the last one for the $5 tier. This one was, in The Last Unicorn, what other truly magical creature does Mommy Fortuna have in her carnival aside from the unicorn? Tessa.
Harpy.
Harpy, that was correct. It was the only other living actual magical creature that was there. That wasn't an illusion. So,
Colton, why couldn't you have rolled a 5? I'd have gotten that one.
Don't blame me, blame the dice gods.
All right, so those were all of our questions. So once again, our new winner for Quizzical Hit this time is Colton with a whopping 16 points. Congratulations again, Colton. The rest of you did really great. Jay, thank you for coming back as well as our previous champion. Oh man, I'm so proud. I just want to say I'm so proud of all of you, regardless of how you think you did. I am very proud of all of you with how you did too. Like,
We didn't get into the niche things that I know like last time, so it's fine.
yeah, no.
I said last time my area of expertise is extremely narrow, and I proved it this time.
Wonderful. Well, that's basically all the time that we have for Quizzical Ahead. Thank you again, everybody, for coming in, playing along, making your own guesses. We appreciate it. And thank you again for the donation that we did get from Jason for a chance for that 5 points. Once again, folks, if you do also want to help do our donation drive for Palestine's Children Relief Fund, again, you could put in !give. Find our link to go ahead and do that. Please continue to help donate so we can continue reaching our goal. And then for Nerdsmith, we actually have some more fun stuff coming up. We have Dragon's Crown tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's what Jay and I are in, playing as dumbass John Lambden. And well, no, you're not Val anymore.
I'm not playing Valzir right now. I'm playing Azirix.
Xerix. He's
Fun
something.
little sorcerer.
That's a word for him. And then make sure you check out our other programs as well. I'm just double checking our events that are coming up. We have Discord in our I can't word. In our community Discord, we actually have a movie event coming up where we are actually going to be watching Blade Runner 1982 Saturday. Was it 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time? We have yes, Colton.
I've asked this every single time Angela has said that on Paint of Heart. Do we know if, and I've not gotten an answer, do we know if it's the director's cut or the theatrical release?
I do not know.
Probably theatrical.
The gods have spoken.
The gods have spoken.
You'll have to double check with Alora, I guess, or wait till Saturday.
Exactly. But Monday we do have Nerdsmith Pixel, which is the fun gaming portion of the channel, which is really awesome. I don't know what they're playing that day, but come check it out, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Have fun with Laura and Ange. I believe they're both going to be there. And then, of course, Colton is going to be here on Tuesdays for Paint of Heart, where it's you and Ange who are both doing painting stuff, basically.
Yeah.
Miniatures. That was the word. I can't remember all my words.
I'll be finishing this little guy here.
Hey!
Yeah.
And then, folks, also, I know it's still going to be like another 2 weeks before it comes out, but February 8th, make sure you check out Nerdsmith's first Nerdsmith Present Blood of My Blood, which is premiering February 8th, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's a Vampire the Masquerade taking place in Melbourne, Australia, which I'm very excited to see how well that's going to go down. I'm very excited for all those fun and hijinks. I'm just excited. I'm very excited about all the projects that Nerdsmith does. I'm such a big fan of Nerdsmith, y'all. I'm not biased at all.
Gabby's producing that.
No, yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's the first.
I said in the chat, Gabby's producing.
No nerves.
Ooh.
Not nervous.
You're going to be fine.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you again, everybody, for dropping by, playing along, making donations, everything like that. We hope to see you here tomorrow for Dragon's Crown and all the other events that we have going on for Nerdsmith. And yeah, hope you have a good rest of your night. Happy nerding.
Bye, all.
Hi, everybody.
Bye.